told me that he spent one night in your apartment in the same bed.
My apartment?
Yeah, and he said that you were topless while he was in the same bed with you.
Were you naked?
I am no naked. I am no naked.
Whew, boy. It seems as if the friend here has got some tea to spill. So apparently Madeline, as you heard, was in a bedroom with another man, naked. I mean, listen. If I'm paying for an apartment and then my girl's got guys over, I don't care what capacity that she's got guys over. That's a problem of its own, alone. Forget about the bedroom for this moment in time. The fact that she allowed certain other mandem in the household without me being there, and for apartment that I pay for. The level of disrespect that I would feel would be so real. Are you mad? So naked or not naked, why the hell is there mandem in the house? And just to clarify, obviously as I use my UK slang, when I say mandem, that is plural for multiple men. Some people in the States get it confused and they think mandem means one person. No, it is plural. Okay, multiple men. But either way though, she's obviously had mans in the house. That is not a good look whatsoever, regardless of whether she was naked or not. But then to add the cherry on top, to hear about the guy was in her bed. It's interesting. She doesn't deny the fact that the man was in her bed. All right, cool. But then she obviously makes it abundantly clear that she wasn't naked. Like I said before, what difference does it bloody make? In my opinion, you've crossed the line regardless. But we continue.
Being in bed naked with anybody else. I think that is cheating.
I mean, listen, let's talk about it. Is it cheating? I mean, I would say this. It would 100% feel as if it's cheating. And here's the thing, when it comes to cheating, everybody has their own definition of the word cheating, right? Everyone has different ways of going about it. But you know what, though? I'm not even going to sit on the word cheating itself in particular. I'm going to sit on a word that's, in my opinion, even more powerful than cheating. I'm going to say that it was disrespectful and disappointing. Let's be real. When we hear the word that I'm disappointed, that word always hits hard. Always hits home. Nobody wants to really disappoint someone that they really and truly care about. So for me personally, I'd be there and I'd be like, listen, I don't care. It doesn't even matter the fact that you was that you may have had clothes on. It doesn't even matter the fact that this man was even in your bed. What matters to me is the fact that I'm disappointed that you even allowed a man even into your apartment, into our apartment that I pay for. I'm disappointed. That's exactly how I'll be delivering that nonsense, you see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, is it cheating? Again, I guess it comes down to what definition we want to go with, right? But either way, though, cheating or not, disappointed is definitely the key, and definitely disrespected too.
Pero son rumores que de una u otra forma se tenían que saber.
So this is obviously Brian's girl or his wife, whatever, who's also friends with Madeline. She's obviously here. She's obviously out here, you know, talking about how, well, I don't want to get involved, you know what I'm saying, because she's my friend and obviously he's my husband, so I don't want to get in the middle, but one way or the other, it had to be known. Whew. Which therefore tells us that there's a lot of truth behind what's going on. But like I said before, Madeline didn't deny the man being in the house, nor did she even deny him even being in the bedroom. She just denied the fact that she wasn't topless. But so therefore, to be honest, I still agree with what the friend says. Either way, it had to be known. 1000%. It definitely had to be known. But hey, the friend was like, but I just didn't want to be the one to say it. Okay, you're a good friend. But anyway, we continue.
Que saber.
Do you want me to give you another opportunity to gain my trust
I don't
back?
want to be
If
with
you
someone
say no, then we're done.
give me the opportunity
Okay, then we're
to say
done.
with him.
We're done.
I mean, listen, do you know what though? I find, do you want an opportunity to gain my trust again? That's a wild question though, isn't it? That's a wild question. Is he wrong for asking that question? Not necessarily. Maybe the way he worded it, maybe it was a bit sticky, but he's not wrong for that. But at the same time, the reaction that obviously gets Madeline is like, oh, you want to give me an opportunity? I mean, honestly, the way she gets triggered so easily by certain things is quite interesting. I do wonder what her past is like, because I feel like there's projection that comes out of her reactions that's triggered from something that she may have already been through in her life. And that's why she gets so triggered by certain words and certain statements and X, Y, Z, because whenever, you know, Luke speaks of anything that involves him having to, whenever he says anything that involves her having to actually deserve him, have to work for him, or have to, you know, prove that she's not in the wrong, her reactions are always so freaking defensive and also attackive at the same time. It's a madness. But one thing that I actually want to go back to be fair, real quick, that I was meant to mention a second ago, let's just go back to the friend in particular. Now, I don't know how old this girl is, but we know that Luke is at least 30. His friend Brian is probably around the same age. Madeline is 19. And this is Madeline's friend. So that means the friend here is probably around the same age, 19. It is quite interesting, isn't it, how Lukey boy and his friend over here have a thing for flying all the way to foreign countries and finding girls who are very, very young. They may not be under the legal age anymore, but when they met them, who knows? Despite their legal age in their country, of course. But I'm just saying, though, Luke and his friend over here, very, very suspicious behavior that I've noticed with them both, you know, going for women that are so freaking young. But nonetheless, though, let's continue with Madeline and her talking about how I don't want to be with somebody think he can give me an opportunity to stay with him. And to be fair, she has got a point. She has got a point, okay? No one really should be in a position where somebody's given an opportunity to stay with them. But at the same time, though, nobody should be putting them in a position. But at the same time, nobody should put themselves in a position where they now have to earn their way back in the relationship. Because really and truly, the moment that you have to earn your way back into the relationship via opportunity or whatnot, that's the moment that you know, or you should know, the relationship has now gone completely sour and it is now completely
Okay, then we're done. We're done. Where's the card? I want to be with a woman. I do not want to be with a girl.
I'm not even gonna say anything on that one because I know you all want to. I know you're all gonna say exactly what I'm thinking in the comment section right now. Because goddamn, what? Come on. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Sure.
I am sorry for that.
Like, how are you sorry if you're rolling your eyes? The girl isn't sorry for anything. But here's the thing, though. She says sorry, but then she's like, he should trust me. Fair enough, he should trust you, but then at the same time, you shouldn't be breaking that trust. It's funny how people say, oh, you should trust me, but yet they do things to allow someone to break the trust. Like, make that make sense.
But he shall be trust me. If you don't trust me, what are you here? Go back to America.
I mean, listen, that is called the easy way out. That is the easy solution. You know, sit there and be like, well, if you don't trust me, well, then you go away. If you don't trust me, then you can go over there, blah, 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 blah. And listen, some of us can call it, maybe it's reverse psychology. It could be reverse psychology that she's doing more than possible. But this isn't about that, dear. This is about accountability. Take accountability for the actions that have happened. You see what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you've just got to admit that you were wrong to, one, have guys in your house, and two, to be in the same bed with somebody else, regardless whether you did anything with them or not. Take responsibility. And at the end of the day, how is he going to trust you if you can't even take accountability? You know, taking accountability is a big part of earning trust. It's a big part of even making the trust you have even stronger. But if you're lacking that ability to take accountability, well, then your trust is always going to be, if you dig what I'm saying. But hey, if this is how she wants to behave, she wants to behave like a spoiled little brat, well, then so be it. But with that being said, though, let's get into the next couple.
Threesome about my life, and I will always ask you.
Excuse what? Threesome is a part of my life. I will always ask you. What matters to you more, buddy? Your life of threesomes or your relationship, your future with Alex? That is the question.
Point is so much bigger than the threesomes. It's about respect. He's not respecting me and my boundaries.
Let's keep it a buck. This man does not respect you from the very get-go. Let's keep it 100, right? From the very get-go, he is, well, look at it this way. He has broken up with you twice. Somebody that respects you and wants to be with you will not break up with you twice. But you've allowed him to break up with you twice, and you've allowed yourself to get back with him every single time. So therefore, really and truly, you have to take accountability for your choice of wanting to get back with somebody who you know full well isn't respecting what you want. But let's continue.
Either let it go, or if it's really that important to you, you know what you need to do.
You know, it's interesting. Why leave that choice down to him? What do you mean? Either he lets it go or he knows what to do, meaning that he leaves you. Why don't you leave him? He has shown you a level of disrespect, and he has shown you a level of, I don't really give a damn about what you want, and I want what I want. And that's why I'm always going to ask you no matter what. So therefore, he has shown you that he doesn't care about your opinion. Therefore, the question is this: why are you waiting for him to either one, change his mind, which he's not going to do, or two, why are you not just leaving the relationship yourself and be like, you know what, I have more dignity for myself, I have more respect for myself, I have more self-love for myself, I appreciate myself, and I know my worth in this world. So with that being said, it's okay, I'm going to depart. Why not do that? Because remember, this man has broke up with you twice. Did she ever? It's like Alex is addicted to men, or to him breaking up with her. Like, have a backbone. You don't have to stay in this relationship if it's not working, which clearly it's not. But hey, people make their own life choices, and that is it. But nonetheless, though, let's move on to the next couple.
We didn't use protection.
Why?
We didn't bring that up.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, I was going to say talk about maturity, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Within the line of work that he does, why would he even bother asking? So to be fair with you, Annie really should have been the one to ask, or at least to bring it up, if anything. But it doesn't mean that he's given the whole pass or the green card or whatever to be able to do that, because it's still, either way, it's unacceptable. Both of them still should have brought up the conversation. But I'm not surprised that he didn't.
Would you mind like buying me the morning after pill then?
Okay, but you know you're not ovulating. You know that, right?
Yeah, I just feel like it's much more safer to take it.
I mean, it's just kind of weird because, you know, I am a sperm donor.
What's weird is literally having a conversation with a woman who's telling you that, hey, can you please get me the pill because I need it for my own security. This isn't about the fact that you're a sperm donor. It's not about the fact that you know this, and that. It's about the fact that she needs her own secure reassurance, you see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes in life, if your partner says to you, hey, can you do this for me, please, just so I can ease down my anxiety levels or my stress levels, just do it. That's what a nice person would do. They wouldn't be sitting there challenging, saying, yeah, but, you know, it's a bit weird, but based on what I do. No one gives a damn about what you do and what you know. What matters is what's best for the person that is going through the emotions of feeling, you know, X, Y, Z.
It's like pregnancies, not prevent pregnancy.
Yeah, but I'm not one of your recipients, Kyle.
I know, but it's like the first time trying to...
But you have to respect my feelings. Like,
Respect. That is the key thing right there. But hey.
you know, I think you not respect me right now. Did you get my
What?
pill?
What about that?
About what? I mean, it's not rocket science. It's not a hard thing to get someone's pill. You agree to get the pill, so you get the pill.
It has to be really, really dark to really be ovulating.
Yeah, but maybe tomorrow I'm ovulating. Who knows?
It's just not realistic.
Usually when I have sex, I'm getting somebody pregnant, and so I don't pull out. I just like stay, right? So when I was doing it, but like I don't know how to like pull out really.
So we didn't have a conversation about using contraception, but also at the same time that I also don't know how to pull out. I mean, listen, this is the best way we can look at it. Ladies, if you're ever in a situation where you meet someone who's a sperm donor and you want to be intimate with them and you want to be in a relationship with that person, just understand there's a chance that when it comes to knowing how to pull out, they may not know it. When it comes to having a sensible conversation about contraception, well, they're going to tell you that they know more than you do, clearly, because that's what's been advertised right now, based on obviously what he's saying. Oh my gosh. Damn. Okay, cool.
So overreacting. She's an older woman. It's much lower chance of pregnancy, and
Despite the fact that having levels of truth behind it, damn.
she wasn't ovulating. I knew this.
This is what I know, right? I knew you weren't ovulating.
I find that quite fascinating, to be fair with you. Like, damn, like, man was tracking her cycle for her without her even knowing. I don't know if that's creepy or if that's like sweet. I don't know what that is, because that. I mean, when I first heard that, I was like, yo, that sounds kind of creepy in my opinion, but I don't know.
I know your body really well.
But how you can know my body? You not even know me.
I know your body very well because I track your cycle.
Oh my God, Kay.
I'm going based on what I know.
Yeah, but it's...
Imagine a man telling you that he's tracking your cycle. I don't know how that would make a woman feel, so I'm not going to comment on that personally, but I'm just curious to know. Ladies, let me know in the comment section. If a man said to you, hey, I track your cycle, I would say this though, I guess it's subjective because it depends on the context of the conversation, doesn't it? And I guess based on this, in the context of this conversation, how would it make you all feel? That's what I want to know. It's a madness.
always about what you decide and make and do. Maybe he wants me to be pregnant by him donating sperm. It's not really about helping women in need. It's really just like a desperate act to spread all your seeds everywhere in the world.
Can we just replay that, please? Let's just replay that, please, okay? Because this is something that has been said by a cast member on the show, okay? Not something that anybody else has said online, you know what I'm saying?
Like a desperate act to spread all your seeds everywhere in the world. Be with a man.
I'm sorry, but I gotta play that again because I didn't expect to see that being dropped, to be honest with you, because we know how sensitive some people can be when certain comments are being made, and then how some people can then start to throw out law things here and there about defamation, this and bloody daddy daddy da. You know what I mean? Like a sensitive little crybaby. But let's just play that again, please, because we've got it evidently being said by somebody that is obviously actively involved with him on the show. Okay, so let's get into it because those words do sound rather familiar. I feel like I've heard them before and in other parts of the YouTube world. It's like deja vu. Is that deja vu? Yeah.
Donating sperm. It's not really about helping women in need. It's really just like a desperate act to spread all your seeds everywhere in the world.
And for the people who have done their research and know about this man's life before the show would know that those things that she says right there, those are things that he's definitely been accused of multiple times, and he has done what he can to shut those things down. I wonder if he's going to be upset with Sharp and Team, be like, oh my God, I can't believe you put that on the show. Oh my God, nah, you need to get that taken down. You can't have that out there because that's going to ruin my reputation. How am I meant to get more clients if Annie's out there saying this and saying that? Maybe right now he's in Annie's inbox. How dare did you say that in that scene? Da, 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 da. Oh my God, I'm gonna come after you. That's not true. Da, blah, 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 blah. Even though it's an opinion. I don't care if it's an opinion, okay? An opinion is still defamation to me. And then she'd be like, yeah, but I'm saying it's based on my experiences and how you made me feel. I don't care about how it's made you feel. It's about the fact is you're saying things that aren't true, so it's defamation. Oh boy, damn, I'm enjoying this one way too much. Let's get into it.
Be with a man who is so controlling over my body. It is just so disrespectful.
Oh boy, that word sounds familiar too. I'm sure I've heard that before as well from other women talking about, hey, feeling disrespected, feeling not respected. Sure, I've heard that. Yeah. Just want to basically take advantage of. Do you know what? Let me not say something that she didn't say. Yeah, necessarily. Let me not imply things that I feel like she was trying to say. In fact, yeah. Let's be careful now. We don't want to get anybody agitated. For the people that know, you know.
Understand that? Do you even care?
Now that's a very good question. Do you even care? Do you even care? Okay? Because at the end of the day, in this situation, Annie feels disrespected with the fact that she asked him to get the money off the pill and he did not do that. So therefore, she feels as if he doesn't even care about her getting pregnant, and she feels as if, you know, he doesn't even care about the repercussions and whatnot. And at the end of the day, as long as things are done on his accord, well, then it is what it is. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it is entirely up to you all how you want to see how you want to see that whole scene, if you dig what I'm saying. As far as I'm concerned in particular, it's refreshing to see Annie show signs of having a backbone and saying the things that, you know, some people some people want to hear, and also people would like to know about, you know what I mean? But it's a shame though that wasn't a cutscene, it wasn't to his face, because really and truly, if she had said that to him in the scene, it would have been interesting to see what his reaction would have been, what he would have said back to her. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I wish would have happened in that situation. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I will say this though. Despite the fact that people may make videos online and may say certain things and you may not be happy with it, so therefore you come after them with all these lawsuits that are absolutely bogus, well, look at it this way. Once it's been recorded on national television and the whole world and the whole nation has seen it, and to be fair, 90 Day Fiancé is an international show, so therefore, once it's been seen all over the world, well, the question is, if TLC was to once upon a time just delete that scene out of nowhere, oh boy, that wouldn't be looking good. But of course, they're not going to do that. So yeah, nonetheless though, with that being said, Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.